Well, continuation of our biology class, we have under the topic respiration, we are looking at breathing or external respiration. Breathing or external respiration. This simply means taking in oxygen and breathing out carbon dioxide. It's just a process of exchange of air within and outside the environment. Oxygen is going in, carbon dioxide is doing what? Going out. Now, the mechanism of breathing in man involves two processes. The first one is called inspiration, or what we call inhalation, while the second is called expiration, or what is called exhalation. So, under inspiration, the process of taking in oxygen through the nostril to the lungs. The following occur. During inspiration, the external intercostal muscles do what? The external intercostal muscles contract. These are the intercostal muscles. So the external, the one outside, they do what? Contract. While the internal intercostal muscles what? Relax. What happens when they contract and relax? The ribs move upwards and forward. See that the ribs, they move up. They move upwards and forward. The ribs move upward and what? Forward. That's what you see. They move up and they move forward. These are the ribs. They move up and forward. This is sternum, which is the bone, holding the rib cage. At the back, it is held by the vertebral column. While the diaphragm contracts and flattens out, it becomes flat. This is the regular shape of the diaphragm. It's called the dome shape. But during inspiration, it flattens out, it contracts and flattens out. The volume of thoracic cavity increases. The volume of thoracic cavity that you have inside that wants to receive air will not increase. If it increases, air pressure is increased, and air therefore rushes into the lungs from the atmosphere. Because of the volume inside, air pressure is increased and air enters. The opposite is the case for expiration. During expiration, it is the removal of expired air from the lungs. That is when you want to get rid of carbon dioxide. The opposite happens. The external intercostal muscles do what? They relax, while the internal intercostal muscles what? Contract. So when they contract, the ribs do what? The ribs move down and inwards. They move down and inwards. The diaphragm returns to its dome shape. This is the dome shape of the diaphragm. The diaphragm returns to its dome shape, as you can see. So what happens? The volume of the thoracic cavity decreases and is compressed. It's compressed. The volume decreases and air is forced out. Air is made to what? The pressure increases from inside and air is forced out to the external. So that is what happens, the mechanism of breathing in man. Now, you can see the structure or the respiratory system in man. So the lungs, as you can see, they are situated in the thoracic cavity. The thoracic cavity and encased by the ribs, which are held together by the intercostal muscles. Like I said, in front you have the sternum, and at the back you have the what? You have the vertebral column. It is called the rib cage. The rib cage houses the lungs. The heart at the center, the heart is at the center, then the ribs hold it in place to form a cage while the lungs are there. Now, the lung, there are two lungs. You have the right and the what? Left. The right and the left. So, air enters through the trachea This is the trachea, which is divided into the two bronchi. This is the bronchi. This one is the bronchi. This is another one, another bronchi. So this bronchi is subdivided into bronchioles, and terminating at the end of the bronchioles is the alveolus, or the alveoli. This alveoli is packed full or close to the capillaries that exchanges blood between the lungs and man. So that's exactly what we have. This is the diaphragm that contracts and relax, while these are the intercostal muscles and the ribs. This one showing the ribs. So this is what happens to man. Other organisms use other respiratory systems that we are going to talk about in our next class. Thank you for being part of today.